A rousing welcome, a roaring crowd, and a stage set for a rock star. But a rock and roll concert, it is not.
Ron Paul, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Ron Paul.
He calls it a town hall meeting. They call it a revolution.
Our goal should be to enhance liberty. That should be what we're all about.
Even hours before the event, the line stretched around the building with students and other Ron Paul disciples who made the trek to see what seems to many an unlikely hero, especially for such a youthful crowd.
Although he is up there in age, you could say, I think that he has youthful ideas.
People our age understand that we have nothing to look forward to the way we're going, and he's the only one that offers an actual solution, an actual plan to try to change that.
Ron Paul's young followers say they all march to the beat of the same drum, especially when they're trying to drown out the drums of war.
I've lost a lot of buddies, you know, along the way, crossed over the seas and the wars and stuff, and I would just like to see them come home.
We go to other countries and we say, well, this is what we want you to do. And if you do it, we'll prop up your dictator and we'll send you a lot of money. But if you don't do what we do, we're going to kill you and bomb you. Now, why shouldn't we have a third option? Why shouldn't we say, why don't we just mind our own business?
With military veterans supporting Ron Paul more than any other presidential candidate, the non-interventionism policy is one that resonates here. For Ron Paul and his supporters, the military and the economy go hand in hand.
That'll be one of the first things on my agenda.
Ron Paul speaks about bringing back the gold standard and cutting the deficit by $1 trillion, mostly by eliminating much of the government, including the Departments of Energy, Commerce, and Education.
Middle class is shrinking, standard of living is going down, and we're engulfed in debt.
Radical ideas to some, but not for these enthusiastic fans, who also say the lack of support at the polls is irrelevant.
It may not be about this election, it may not be about the next one, but in 10 to 20 years from now, when, you know, we're the core voting group, you know, Ron Paul's message will be carried on, and whoever the strong liberty candidate is at that time will probably has a good chance of winning the White House.
Even after the show, the loyal groupies remained, waiting for one final chance to show their rock star some love. The Ritchie Coliseum here at the University of Maryland seats 1,700 people, and just a few minutes ago, it was packed. Now, Ron Paul has vowed to stay in the race at least through the Republican National Convention. He says he owes it to his delegates and reminded everyone here tonight that a lot of those delegates have not yet officially been counted. In College Park, Maryland, Christine Frizzell, RT.